Winter is coming to an end, and I thought I would celebrate that with one last winter-themed tie-dye shirt. So what we're doing today, I'm going to call Thunder and Lightning. The thunder comes from the color, so this color is called Thundercloud. It is from Dharma. And lightning is the folding pattern that we're going to use, the dye application pattern that we're going to use. The fold will be a spiral, very simple. So let's go ahead and get this guy twisted up, and we'll talk more about the pattern in a minute. Okay, step one done. We got our spiral. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the dye application pattern on this and explain what lightning is. Okay, pretty simple. So the two little pieces of pizza that I've cut out here, we're going to make yellow, and the rest of the shirt is going to be very dark. So lightning can, lightning in the real world, I suppose you could say, is like white. Maybe it looks a little bit blue, but often you'll see it depicted orange or yellow, which I think is kind of cool. And that's what I'm going to go for today. So these two little pie strips are going to create two swirls in the t-shirt that I'll show you right at the end here. But next, let's talk about colors, because that's where this gets fun. So this is going to be a 3-color design. The lightning bolts, these two pie pieces, are going to be bright yellow. All 3 colors are from Dharma. Now the rest of this is going to be gray and then black up at the top. It'll be more obvious when I start putting dye down, but the colors are, once again, Thundercloud. I love this, just the name. I've been waiting to use this for, 6 months. And the black that I use almost always is Raven. I did buy the 2 other blacks that are available on Dharma, and I think I'm gonna do something in the near future where we do like a lineup of, can you even tell the difference? Which, you maybe you can, maybe you can't, but let's go ahead and get this dye setup going. So the first color that I'm going to put down is the bright yellow in the 2 slices that you can see right here. I'm going to do yellow first, then I'm going to go really heavy on the yellow because the rest of the shirt is going to be extremely dark, and once the gray and black starts to approach the yellow boundary, it has a tendency to take over. So I'm going to go pretty heavy-handed on the yellow. Okay, any of this bleeding that you're seeing outside of the boundary, I'm going to tighten up as we do the gray and the black, which we're going to do right now. Okay, so next we're going to put black right in here, the Raven black, and then we will flip it over and repeat the pattern on the other side. Okay, so as you can see, the Thundercloud and the Raven Black look almost indiscernible from each other when it's down on the project, which makes this a little bit of an extra challenge, because my hope is that the Thundercloud here can, I want it to be pretty obvious. I don't want it to look like just a black and yellow shirt. I want the Thundercloud to sort of play an important role. And you can see that on Dharma's little color sheets here, they're very different, so I'm hoping that when we get this fully rinsed out, the gray will still be there, because I'm a big fan of the dark shirts. I think they look great. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for 24 hours, and then I will rinse it out, bring it back to the table, and we will pop it open and see exactly what I mean when I say lightning. Okay, well, I'm very pleased to see that the gray is different from the black. When it was initially put down in dye form, it was really difficult to tell the difference between the two, and I was slightly nervous that it was going to look basically just like yellow and black. But there is definitely a gray band here, this little V and this little V, and the black looks good. This thing took forever to rinse out. So let's go ahead and have the do the fun part now. I'm going to back up and we will pop it open. Oh yeah, cool. The lightning totally worked. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, so lightning bolts, right? These you could make them white, you could make them blue. This looks super cool, particularly on the edges where it's really obvious that there's two little spirals. A little bit of lightning made it onto a sleeve. Let's go ahead and pop it all the way open. Okay, so let's talk about the gray. The yellow looks awesome. The gray band that's right next to it on both sides of the yellow, so you can see it here and here, that is just a little bit lighter than the black, and then there's the black band that's outside of that, which is very black. So now I'm gonna get this rinsed out because how much this lightens up is going to really determine whether or not the gray, I used enough gray to make it obvious that there is two colors here. But this is a shirt that I already know is going to get a ton of wear. So let me go ahead and get this washed completely and dried, and then we'll bring it back to take a look. I really appreciate you watching another one of these videos. Thank you so much, and if you liked it, please give it a like. I will see you on the next video.